You are listening to Baltimore Exposed Radio. I thought that was the one that was going to be like, I swear I don't get high. Guess that's not the right one. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Talk Lately. It is 8 o'clock on my nose, but you said it's not. Oh, well. Can't run the time all the time.
Right.
We're here with you live on Baltimore Exposed Radio till 10 o'clock, and it's Friday. That means something to you guys now, I guess, because it doesn't mean, every day is Friday to me.
It's Friday.
This was like a typical day to me now. Oh, that is very loud.
Why y'all so loud? I mean, we right here.
I don't know why they want to be in the studio that bad. But if you're just joining us,
we're just joining them.
Everybody is joining us, though. But no, if they're just joining me anyway, because I've been in here all day.
Okay.
This is like a regular day to me. It's July 8th. We are live. And it's Friday. This is the show that you can talk to us about anything, and the phone lines are open currently at 855-TEL-TLS or 855-835-5857 for those that don't know the letters on the phone. This might be a little bit slow. I don't know. Right before we came on, though, we had got into a little discussion about it. I don't know. It started with the story that I don't like to do those kind of harsh stories here on this show, because this is Talk Lately. But if you want to do a harsh story, you would have to bring it up, because I'm not going to bring that to the table.
Right.
And the harsh story had to do with a mother who sold her daughter.
That bitch.
Sold her daughter for to cover her drug debt. And that was just kind of stuff I don't like to talk about, because it's kind of it brings you down.
It does. It definitely does.
And it's Friday at 8 o'clock. I'm not bringing nobody down, but that led into talking about racism and planking, and the people that have problem with planking, which I don't get. Slavery is over. Calm down. Still, it's really? The one.
I know which.
You gotta.
Yeah, I did. Okay, let's see. Okay.
It was all the way at the bottom.
Okay. So let's try. Better?
No. I'm gonna continue.
Okay.
But we was talking about the racism thing and planking, and everybody knows by now that I posted a picture on Facebook yesterday of a big man laying on some speakers planking. A lot of people were harsh about it. I mean, I understand if people were like, ew, what the hell? But, they was like, well, is he dead? That's not okay to say.
Wow.
He did kind of look dead. His feet were ashy as I don't know what, and his elbows were so dark. That did look like a corpse. His house is clean now.
Right. I heard that. I've been getting notifications.
Except for if that was the living room, there should never be a shoe rack. I paid too much attention. I
didn't even see all that. But I tried not to look.
But they knew the picture was meant to be funny, so I don't need your help in explaining to me that planking was done on the ships back in the 18 whatevers when the black people were brought over to this country at the bottom of a boat planking, and chained up with their face down. I don't need your help with that. Honestly, I wasn't there. I'm sorry, I wasn't. And not everybody has suffered from racism in the current times. Certain people have, some more than most. I have not. So planking is funny to me.
I mean, it's harmless in my opinion. I can see. If you want to lay down and make a jackass out of yourself, go right ahead.
Exactly.
It's not. I could understand if it was a whole bunch of white kids chained up, laying
actually
on
portraying,
reenacting. Then
at the bottom of a boat.
Right. Then I could see people being offended. But if you want to lay your dizzy ass on top of a car with your face down and take a picture, go ahead. Just slide off when you're finished. Bump, that's all. Just
bust your head.
Bust your head. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't bother me.
Look at the violence.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, go. It doesn't make sense to me. I still don't understand it. But people are enjoying it. So, and it's not hurting anybody, and nobody else is hurting anybody else.
Right.
Now, the dizzy dummies that want to plank off top of buildings, they hurt themselves. That's their fault.
Yeah.
But I don't see it as being. People take stuff too far and go way too deep with certain situations.
Literally, they take it literally.
Right, and just leave it alone.
Maybe the person that created the planking thing, did know about that, but thought it looked cool. Maybe he did. I don't know. But now,
if somebody
you are trying to educate people on something that's irrelevant.
I noticed that they name them, right? They name them. If somebody came out and was like, okay,
this is called laying down.
with the loincloth on, and was like, this is the Kunta plank.
Not the Kunta plank.
Then you get offended. You get offended at the Kunta plank. But they not. They just... Oh, boy.
Well, what was his name from Amistad plank?
Right, the Amistad. This the Amistad plank. All right, then you can bust somebody in their head. But up until then, they're not hurting anybody.
I don't see the issue with it at all. I mean, it was something that was done. A lot of stuff come from what happened to us, what happened to them in slavery.
Right.
It just so happens that it's coming back full circle, just like the finger waves. They're coming back. I wish they wouldn't, but they are. They make me sick. My stomach hurts. But they keep coming back, as well as jellies. I seen a couple people outside earlier today with jellies, but I don't think those are back. I just think they're wrong and they're victims of fashion. But people feel comfortable with wearing jellies. I'm not going to say anything. I'll talk about you on bxposd.com. That's how I'll handle it.
Right.
That's what we're here for.
But no history lessons. Like, if you are that much offended, don't look. You see the picture.
Well, they don't have no choice, because if they watch Jimmy Kimmel, Rosario Dawson was planking last night across his desk. She was on Chelsea lately, planking on her sofa. She planked on top of Chewy on Chelsea lately.
I mean, it's harmless. We need to take a break.
Planking it's just not that serious. But anyway, let me tell you about what else we're going to talk about on the show tonight. Like I said, the phone lines are open at 855-TEL-TLS. And we're going to talk about this Facebook page that's called Baltimore Deadbeat Dads, and there's another one on there called Baltimore Deadbeat Mothers, as well as a woman who dies from an allergic reaction. We're going to get to that one real soon. Gucci Mane, Jerry Springer, Roy Williams, Lance Gross and Jaden Smith, Joe Scott, police car windows, swindling the city housing authority, Tony Braxton, Obama adoption, Phillips Seafood, and a cat that dies. Wait, all right. Let's take this break. When we come back, we'll get started right in. 855-TEL-TLS. We'll be right back. I guess I'll go straight into this woman that died from allergic reaction. Wow. She died because she had sex with a dog. She's from Ireland, right?
Wow.
She's a 43-year-old woman. And she was on a bestiality site where she found a man that was willing to let his dog have sex with her. So they met in the chat room. She went over his house. She had sex with a Alsatian dog. And then she had an allergic reaction shortly afterwards from the dog semen. She later died at the hospital. The incident apparently took place in 2008, but the medical experts just confirmed the cause of death because it took that long. They didn't know why she broke out in a rash and all this other kind of in her genitals, the pink area, and the dog owner is the one that's being investigated for this crime. So he goes to court somewhere near in the near future.
That was consensual.
It was consensual, but it's still bestiality, and that's the crime.
Right.
That's the crime. It's buggery, is what it's called, over in Ireland. They still have that crime on the books over there, and they was like, that's a good reason why they do, because it's still apparently happening over there. Although I think it's still happening here too. There's some weird joints here. Yeah. This law was enacted in 1861, and this is the first person that's been charged with this since 1861. It's crazy because I'm shocked because the picture they have up here with this lady, the lady is like happy to be with her dog. They're like in a park or something and they're playing, and the dog is like,
wow.
Like, yeah, baby, we gonna get it on when we get home.
Ew.
Rough.
Ew.
Real rough. Disgusting. My ears. Gucci Mane did get released from jail today. Finally.
He did.
He's been in there like 9 years.
Oh my goodness. He gotta get some applause for that.
He got released today.
He'll be back
at 4:30.
Be back.
Yeah, of course. You know, he's gonna violate something. But maybe not. Maybe he gonna quit rap too. Waka Flocka said he's quitting rap. But
why?
But who cares?
Yeah,
why?
true.
He should.
Yeah.
Nothing rhymed. Nothing sounded good. You know that song we play here? Me either. So I'm just saying. Anticipating the return, rumors began that Gucci Mane was released earlier this week, but he wasn't. He was actually released today at 4:30. He has a new mixtape that's coming out, The Writings on the Wall 2. And The Writings on the Wall, that was Destiny's Child's first album, so this is The Writings on the Wall 2. What am I even talking about him? Let's move on. Jerry Springer. He wants to interview Casey Anthony and is offering $1 million to interview her.
Wow.
Allegedly.
Wow.
Who else is there available that can interview her and have a unison delivery? Because I don't think anybody in the talk show circuit right now would be, would try to look at it from both sides.
Right.
Besides Jerry Springer, because he runs that kind of show where he has to look at everything from both sides. It might break out into a fight and chairs might get thrown, but he looks at it from both sides. Right. He doesn't ever be the one that's involved. He does give his opinion, but he's not the one that's jumping in.
Right. Everybody else is gonna be like
Ellen. He goes. She goes on Ellen. It's gonna be full of jokes.
Oh yeah.
Go on Dr. Phil. He's gonna try to therapy her to death. You killed her. So where do you want to take?
Be honest, and we'll get you some help. I'll do everything I can do to help you.
I'm just trying to think who else could have did it. Oprah, but she's gone now.
She wouldn't have did it.
I think she would have, because she brought the Octomom on.
That's different.
It wasn't. It's not. I mean, it is, but it's not. One baby's dead, but she had like 17 to spare.
It's definitely Friday.
The Octomom got a lot of kids. It's like New York in her house. It's a lot of people.
Wow.
It's a lot of people in Nadia Sullivan's home.
Yeah, and she don't like them.
And she don't like them. And that's just like how New York is. They don't like each other. A lot of people don't like each other over there. It's weird. The engagement ring was returned to Roy Williams.
Oh, it was?
The lady that got sent the $80,000 engagement ring, and she turned him down.
Yeah. She's heard that he was gonna sue her. She sent it back. I found it.
No, actually, her father had it. He was going to pawn it. He was going to do the dirty work.
Wow.
So she sent it back, and they was going to have a it was going to be a big lawsuit involved in this because it was 70. The engagement ring was $76,000, and then he gave her $5,000 in cash.
Right.
But why would you? We talked about this yesterday. I don't get that. Why did you have to send send it?
You don't know.
Happy birthday, Lance Gross and Jaden Smith. Lance Gross turned 30 today, and Jaden turned 13.
Happy birthday.
It has to be time for a break.
Not quite. Maybe a minute.
I had a very uneventful day today.
Me too. Yeah.
I thought it was going to pour down raining, but it didn't. I was waiting for it.
It did.
Did it?
Yes.
I never heard it.
You missed it.
What time?
It poured down at like 10.
In the morning?
Yes.
Obviously.
Like 10:30.
Obviously.
And then it poured down again at like 2, 3. It would rain from like 3 to 5:30.
Really?
Yes.
I was up then, but no.
Yeah, it was raining.
I didn't see any of that. I missed that all. That's the one thing about, wow.
Yeah, so what? Yeah.
But see, the sad part is, I was going to say that's the one thing about being, here is that I miss everything outside. But that's not the case because when I was at that place that's not going to be named, same thing. I would miss everything that was happening outside. But now I actually get to see things that I didn't see before.
Right.
Like Common's new album coming out. I'm going to get that.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one. He left his old record label and went with Warner Brothers. So this album, and his first single got Nas on it. It's called Ghetto Love, I think. Yeah, I think it's called Ghetto Love. I'm going to check that out. That's going to be a good one.
I like Common.
Someone stole some money out my bottle.
You did.
I think I had more. You didn't even give me a chance to say Nikki stole it.
See, because you're not going to blame me. Not from not one more thing. Well, I'll be right. I already have my defense.
All right, the question of the night is what I'm going to stick with today. You can text me at 443-642-9403. Is do you take a racial issue with planking? Or you can answer us on Facebook, too, on the TL Show Talk Lately live chat right now. Do you take racial issue with planking? And do you feel as though you're too sensitive and need to grow up? That's my opinion.
Right.
I think a lot of people need to grow the hell up.
But
to see,
and we'll be back.
You're a Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio.
Right.
And that's how we feel.
Right.
We don't take stuff like that, like, critically. Like the stars are coming out saying stuff. Oh, we don't believe in that bull. But you cuss. And you do all kinds of stuff on your music. Except for Exhibit, because he doesn't have a job. But everybody else that works.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't even understand why they asking people like him. His show doesn't come on anymore. And who still watch MTV? We'll be back. I don't know why you played that commercial, because it always gets me started with the Steve Harvey.
Oh, that was the best.
Steve Harvey, really. I mean, really, but how can somebody that's been divorced actually step up to the plate and say, I know how to treat, act like a lady and treat, whatever the book was called. How can you step to the table and you've been divorced? You obviously couldn't get it to work, so you got remarried.
Right.
That's going to fail too. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but she's going to get fed up of that damn mustache. I'm trying to tell you.
Blasphemous?
And then your first name is blasphemous. That's just... That's a sin.
Do you marry sake, bless me. No, you call me Steve.
That's a crime. That's the crime right there. Jill Scott is talking in the new issue of Essence magazine, and she's saying that she doesn't give up the cooch until the 5th date. So she can have a chance to get to know the person. So on date 1, introductions. Date 2, how you doing? How your mama doing? Date 3, you got any kids? Date 4, you want to have some kids. So on date 5, we just doing it.
Kids.
No, but no, that's not how she said it. She says, now the man, she's done with her celibacy thing. She was celibate for a while, then she got married and whatever. That crashed and burned too. Now the minimum until it's it's her 5th date. But she's saying that because, with her career and stuff, all the traveling and stuff, it would probably take 3 to 4 or 5 months before they even actually get to the 5th date. Right. So that is a good span of time. That's a good, But who is saying that it's just, on the 5th date is intercourse? Right. But the whole 4 or 5 months could have been phone sex. Mm-hmm. Brings me back to the online dating thing. Which is scary in itself. I'm still stuck on that online dating thing that, the possibility of you meeting somebody that's going to be very, very compatible is really great. With, you can like a lot of things, but then you might get that visual, and that visual might turn your stomach. Have you really upset? To the point that you want to fight. Mm-hmm. You could have sent me a picture or something. I didn't know you look like this. It's okay. But maybe you can get past the looks. Because, some people put up fake pictures. It might not be them.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Or it could have been them at the age of 21 and they're now 59. That's a horrible person.
Ew.
They 59 and they put up their picture of them at 21.
Right.
The instinct that I would have got for something like that is, can't you tell? Don't you see all the wrinkles and creases in that picture they scanned? You didn't know they were older? It's black and white.
Oh, wow.
He has on bell bottoms.
Oh. He has on bell bottoms and an afro. Wow.
What's that club? What's the club?
The Cotton Club.
No. He has on bell bottoms and roller skates.
Oh, wow.
There's a disco ball in the picture.
With sideburns and his afro.
Oh, he's holding the old can of Pepsi. And it don't say throwback.
Right here, the glass bottle with Pepsi.
It's a mess. It's hard. I know dating is hard for a lot of you out there, but it gets better. I can't tell you when, but it gets better. And I don't know if, I don't think I would recommend online dating as the next option, because you can always just go to bars, but then if you go to bars, you always got to deal with the problem. Is this bastard a drunk? Mm-hmm. Or was that whore a freak when she gets alcohol in her? It's very difficult. Yeah, I mean, you have to deal with those kind of situations. A man has been charged for kicking out the windows of a police car. Don't you always get you want to do something like that? Anybody want to do something like that? Especially if they pulled you over. You had to go to the bathroom real bad, and they pull you over, give you a ticket. Something that you don't have the money to pay with your next check.
Right.
You would want to get out the car and do something like that too. That's just like what happened on 295. So glad I don't have to take that way to work anymore. Do you know that somebody got out of their car with a sledgehammer and beat up the speed camera?
Oh no!
Broke the camera up, tore the person's windshield to pieces.
Wow!
I don't understand why you're so upset about it. So how I picture it happening is that the speed camera got him, He came back.
The
You know, he
next day.
turned down the emergency road path and turned around, came back, turned down the other one, came back, parked next to him, bust all the glass out, like like these aren't digital photos and they're saved. Now you got a record. You just got arrested for breaking a camera, a digital camera at that. The picture's no longer in the camera; it's at the headquarters. They already printed out your citation and
They're
sent
gonna
it
be
to
at
your
your house
house
before you get there.
because you gotta get released. How dumb! But at the same time, you want to do it. You want to do it.
Right.
You don't even have a car. You want to do it.
Right.
I think I might go do it later. But I know that I need to wear one of those shirts with a person's body on it that's smaller than mine. It's my disguise.
Wow.
So they can't, they're going to have a hard time proving it was me. How you know I wasn't that white lady? How you know I wasn't that white lady? She was on my shirt. She had on a bathing suit. It was a bikini. You see how small my navel is? You see how small her navel is? That was not me.
That was not me.
It wasn't me. I was standing behind her. Where is the show going? We're 44 minutes in and I see it going downhill. Toni Braxton's Grammys are in jeopardy. Well, that's an ongoing battle.
Why?
Because she owes people money. So they're talking about taking her Grammys from her to pay her a $125,000 debt.
Wow.
But they can't take them unless the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences allows them to. Because they won't pay, the insurance on them. It's not considered collateral until they make the approval. But I don't understand why, though, too, because I'm sure they were getting paid off this reality show because it was a hit.
Right.
The Braxton Family Values. And they got a second season. And I can't wait, in all actuality.
I can't wait either.
These weeks are going by very, very slow because I actually can't wait till Hawthorne comes on Tuesday.
Right.
This is a problem for me because it's like I said, we're in five episodes in, and they only do 10 a summer. It's almost over, people.
Yep.
I'm mad about that. Oh, I did find out that Phillips Seafood is not leaving down the Inner Harbor. They're not going to be in the same location that they're in now, adjoined with the what's that called? The gallery. They're not going to be adjoined with that no more. They're going to move to the power plant building.
Oh,
So they're
okay.
still going to be down in the Inner Harbor. They have an architectural meeting and all that kind of stuff going on this weekend to figure out how they're going to do it. The power plant is becoming a very happening spot, and I sorry I used that throwback term happening, but it is. It's a lot of stuff in there. You got the bookstore. You got it's a club in there or something too. Milan is in there, right?
I think.
Then you'll have a restaurant, and then there's some other stuff in there.
Yeah.
The ESPN zone is gone. I think Milan took over that.
Factory is in there, right?
Who? The Comedy Factory's in there. Yep, Baltimore Comedy Factory. So it's a lot of good things going on down there. I still haven't gone, but because nothing attracts me. Except for I wanted to go see Bill Bellamy when he was at the Comedy Factory, but I didn't make it.
He was there.
Because they didn't never tell how much the tickets were.
He was there recently.
Yeah. Was that Bill Bellamy?
Mark Curry.
Yeah, Mark Curry. Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Mark Curry. Yeah.
His first job since hanging with Mr. Cooper. Unemployment is hard on people. Gotta find something to do. Did I tell? I don't think I ever even told anybody about the hair runner. Which one is it? 31.
This one.
Get it together, Nicole, tonight.
No, the way I picked it up, I was trying.
But do you want to tell me 1 minute or 30 seconds? Which one is it?
1 minute.
Do I have to put a mark down? You were doing good.
No.
We always got to take our beats out on the radio. I lost my train of thought. Now we'll be back. Because you forced this on me. You are listening to Baltimore Exposed Radio. Did you miss Talk Lately last night? Well, here's a snippet of what you missed.
I was on it. I was on it.
I mean, we had already finished laughing, right, and then they come in all late.
Okay.
The audience came in all late. Gosh, the joke was over, people. Get on. We all laughing. And then they come in. Joke all over. It's a mess. Okay. SWV is coming back.
Really?
I'm happy about this.
Yeah, I'm happy about this.
They're working on their 4th studio album after 13 years. Lily, Coco, and Taj are coming back with a new album. It hasn't been named yet. They just inked a deal with this company, entertainment company called Mass Appeal Entertainment and E1 to record their 4th studio album. So I look forward to this. And, you know, it's I don't think Lily and Taj sing though, right? So I just think. I just don't get the, you know. Sometimes I wonder about that dynamic.
I'm
because
mad because you had to sit there and like listen to a song in your head,
and it'd be Coco, and it'd be Coco. It's like, do we need
They sing back up.
Yeah, anybody can do that. They only had to get 1/3 of pay.
Oh,
you know, split it 3 ways. Right. They gotta split that 3 ways with them. Can we just have a sister with a voice? I'm just saying, what do we need them for? Coco. It can still be SWV, sister with voice.
But their whole, I think that's gonna be good because their whole.
She can sing all the parts. You know, when you record an album, they actually lay the track down, and they all, you know, just like when Beyonce does it, she don't have background singers in the studio with her. She sings all of the song, and they just overlay it over each time to make it sound like it's more than one person singing the background. Who run the world, girls? But it'd be like, who run the world, girls? So I'm just trying to see where Lily and Taj fit into the mix. I don't need you in the studio with me back there getting paid. Talking about I ain't get so weak. You are weak, and get out of here. You're fired. You're so not the support team that I need. Get out of here. You're fired.
I'm mad that you're actually looking back.
You don't need to be in this studio. The air conditioner, you're sucking up too much of the heat. Get out of here. You're fired.
Oh, boy.
So, if they're going to be a part of the group, I think Ty should get 60. Coco should get 60%, and the rest of them get 20 apiece. You better work that out in your deal, Coco. You better get your deal right. Because you're going to be doing all the singing and stuff, and they're going to be getting equal pay, straining your voice out and stuff, and then they're going to get up on the stage and start swinging and shit, and this is all they're going to be doing. I get so weak. That's Coco. Look at them. Look at them. Shut up! I got this. I get so weak. No! I got it. Somebody turn that mics off. I got this. I get so weak. Damn it! It's a mess. What is the point of having a group with them in it? We're gonna find them something to do. They need to just sit back and do paperwork. You said, Coco, look, this is what you do. Every time you got to make an appearance to sign autographs, or when they go to do the CD signings and stuff at the music stores, send them bitches because they don't have shit else to do. They need to have something else to do because the singing ain't for them. This two back row stickers is not necessary because, you know, when I think about SWV, Coco was always the relevant one. When the Above the Rim album came out and everybody was rocking to that, and no one, there was like Coco and them girls. Coco and them girls.
I'm actually listening to that music in my head. Like,
I can't even remember what the Above the Rim song was, but I would love to hear it. Matter of fact, I'm just trying to figure. I just want to know what was them. What was they there for? Watch, but look at this. Watch this. Coco in the middle with her shark nails. Look at Coco singing. And I'm still trying. I'm looking at the video, trying to figure out what they there for.
where are they? Oh, they
Just keep popping up.
in the crowd there.
And Coco doing all the singing. Hey,
There they go.
that's Coco's voice. Not
There you
them.
go. But it can't be wrong. There you go. That was them. Make me strong.
That's Coco's voice. That's Coco's voice. That was Coco's voice. Coco will not let them sing. She was like, you can't be wrong. Just picture this. Picture this. That was them in the video, and every time it was like, do, and she was like, and you can't be wrong. Coco here come pop in and leave out. Just to sing that part. I don't get it. I don't find it fun. Look, we're gonna take a one song break. When we come back, I have more. Cause I want them chicks out of the group. I want them fired. 855 tell TLS. If you missed that, don't worry. We keep the laughs going right here on Baltimore Exposed Radio, Talk Lately Show. Weeknights at 8. Call in 855 tell TLS. What the hell kind of warning was that? What the? You know what? You honorarily get the first strike, and now this is the second.
No. You was butterflying.
But you could have said 30 or whatever you usually say. You was time to come back. All the applause and stuff.
I was it wasn't no dead ass.
I guess that's better. Are you a diehard fan of baseball? That's one boring ass game.
Next subject.
No. Because apparently, one person is. I mean, it's a sad story. So I'm going to bring you down for the first and only time tonight.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get ready. Ready.
I don't know if that was all necessary, but okay. The fan dies in a fall from the stands at the Texas Rangers game. Now that's the true definition of a fan when you fall 20 feet trying to catch a baseball.
Wow.
But that's also how you get woke up at a baseball game.
Yeah.
Falling 20 feet.
But did they have to name it? Was that the title? Are you a diehard fan?
No, that's what I named it. Then my joke went over well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I should have figured that. Thank you.
Yeah. Dan say fan dies from 20-foot fall from the stands at a Texas Rangers game. Mine.
Are you a diehard?
Are you a diehard fan? Because you died hard when you hit that ground for the 20-foot fall.
Audience, that's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's
Shut
not.
up, you guys.
Jeez. You guys learn how to be serious sometimes.
As I'm still laughing.
See?
Oh, my button popped off. I can't.
That's why we don't do stories like that here on the Talk Lately show.
Because I can't. I don't know what's sad and what's not. I don't have I have a weird sense of humor. So I think I'm the right person for this show.
It's gone. I don't even know.
It's right here.
Oh, okay.
As soon as I tried to cover up my navel, the button pops.
We should have left.
I have a very, very weird sense of humor, you guys. And I apologize to those that took offense. But I also don't care. It is what it is. Have you ever tried to kill your cat with heroin? Oh, my God. I know you're wondering, like, where am I going to go with that? And I'm going to go here with it. This is exactly where I'm going to go with it. A 21-year-old woman killed a cat with heroin. Not by injecting it, not by making the cat smoke it. She blew the smoke in the cat's face, which gave the cat a contact high. And apparently, I don't know if the cat thought it was a good one, but I was going to say a really good high. But the cat died, so I guess it wasn't that good. Poor kitty.
Peter is going to be on that ass.
Boulder is in Colorado, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This was in Boulder. It says Danielle Blankenship, the smack blower in question, absolutely denies she would smoke heroin or do anything to harm Muffin, who's the cat. But when police arrived at her home to investigate a domestic violence complaint, they found Muffin lying paralyzed at the bottom of the stairs. What, scratching? Blankenship's boyfriend told them he called the complaint. She struck him because he wouldn't let her use the phone.
Why wouldn't he let her use the phone?
Oh, this is after the fact. After he found the cat stoned. And that he witnessed her blowing heroin smoke at the cat's face. But don't you realize that if you called the police, they were stoned. They had to have been stoned because they would have known not to call the police knowing you just got finished smoking heroin.
Right. And then they probably told him, she was blowing the heroin smoke in the cat's face. I could have took that puff. She's going to give it to the goddamn cat. What the fuck's wrong with her? I put half my money to that shit. She gonna blow it in the goddamn cat's face. He don't know nothing about that. The fuck is wrong with her? Lock her up!
Exactly. He had to be pissed. He had to be pissed.
I want you to lock her up.
I want you.
Excuse me, sir. What do you want me to lock her up for? You see the cat?
I'm
supposed to be that high. I'm supposed to be that high.
That is some bad. So the cat was still breathing and was on the floor. They took it to the veterinary hospital, but and nowhere in this article did it say they got arrested. But you had to tell the police why you called us, and then tell the veterinarian why you called us. Mm-hmm. So somebody had to get locked up, but they never said they got locked up. They gave the cat. This article is more about the cat and how the cat's doing than about the drug use. Which is stupid.
Are they sure the cat died, or was he just in like a...
No, they gave the cat IVs, and he rallied at one point. He came back at one point. He was like, look, he was doing fine. They thought it was going to make it, but then he crashed. He crashed soon after and ended up dying around 6:30 the same night.
He died from withdrawal. That's not funny.
It's not.
Sad. Poor Muffin.
Can't,
Poor Puffin Muffin.
Puffin Muffin. The toxicology report, tests are being performed on Muffin today. It's too much expense. It sounds like too expensive to even go through all of this. With the results due next week. See, if heroin was indeed in the cat's system, Blankenship would face misdemeanor animal cruelty charges and possibly felony charges.
Meanwhile, he's still worried about why she gave his hit to the cat.
Meanwhile, the vets are the idiots here. Because they probably put 1 million cats and dogs to sleep every day. And that you're going to go through all of this to find out why Muffin's dead. And I'm a cat lover. But put that cat in a black bag and bury him.
Really?
It's just too much money. And I just got finished saying people are unemployed.
Right.
But he has a job, and he has a job to do, and he's going to get that toxicology report, and it's going to show that Muffin was above the legal limit.
But heroin only stay in your system. Oh, he did.
It, nothing to work it off.
Yeah.
And you know, it's going to say they're going to check the books and be like, the legal limit for a cat to be high is Muffin was above the legal limit.
Right. A half a puff.
Where's Mama? Mama.
She's high.
I just wondering, is she high? She keep going off around here screaming and hollering. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Next time.
Is it? Oh, we'll be right back. 9:06 right here on Baltimore Exposed Radio. The phone lines are open at 855-TEL-TLS. I just put my headphones on. I just knew you was coming back.
Yep.
Welcome back, everybody. It's 9:15. And we're getting ready to do our Friday meal. What we always do on every Friday. We have a treat.
Friday treat.
Are you eating powdered donuts?
What is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Maybe heroin. I don't know.
Tyrone Bigum's on here.
Is it heroin?
Okay. No, Puffin Muffin got that.
Oh, Puffin Muffin. What's going on this weekend, you guys? I don't know anything that's happening this weekend that's going to be of any. I don't have no damn knife. I do.
I don't know anything.
From when I cut it earlier. We're having pound cake with some strawberries and some whipped cream, which Nicole's going to have to put in the microwave. The pound cake for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Because it's just in the refrigerator, so it's hard. Just do this many pieces.
Gotta be an even number.
Fine.
Okay.
Sounds like a lot going on over here, doesn't it? I just baked the cake real quick. It was during the break, like 5 minutes. It's one of those baked versions of whatever. Anyway, what about these Baltimore City Deadbeat Dads? There's a Facebook page called Baltimore City Deadbeat Dads, and it seems like it was. I thought it was going to be something else when I clicked on it. I thought it was going to be something like pictures and this person is a deadbeat dad. It was disappointing. I don't need a page if you're not going to do exactly what it's for. Don't tell me your long, drawn out story if you don't have a picture. I need pictures and to go with what I'm looking at. so I can understand, because you can visually understand when you see a deadbeat dad. Because he'll have on a wife beater, maybe some shorts, some shoes and no socks. The shoes are from last season. But they're brand new. They're brand new shoes, but they're from last season. He had to get the cheapest one on sale.
No, not the deadbeat dad.
So what do you have on? The new Jordans.
He gonna have on the dope.
Right, the dope dealers. Uh-huh.
Like 12 midnight, waiting to get those shoes. But his kids don't have shoes.
Exactly. His kids go to school with lollipops on their shirt from the night before.
Yep.
It's tragic. But I don't think that on that page, the people that are members of that page, they don't really understand what a deadbeat dad is.
I mean, what do they what do they expect? Do they expect guys to come on there and say, "Yeah, my name is Mike, and I'm a deadbeat dad"?
No, I expect them, if they think they have a deadbeat dad, to expose them.
Right.
Or don't be a friend of that page. Because if you already admitted that you know that your baby father is a deadbeat dad,
right,
why are you a member of this page if you're not going to expose them?
Pretty much.
Because apparently you're scared.
Maybe that's the purpose, but nobody has stepped up.
I hate the premise. Because I don't want nobody to come on my page and seeing as though it's called Talk Lately, and you come over here with old talk. I want to talk about the talk that's going on lately.
Right.
Not the talk that's going on from last week.
Right. No. Yeah.
So if you're on the deadbeat dad page, I don't want to see you just saying my whatever is a deadbeat dad because he didn't pay my gas and electric this week.
Put a picture right
but
there.
I need a picture.
This motherfucker right here, he's a deadbeat dad. He stood in line for them dope dealers that cost $200. He stood in line for that Ghost Recon game. But my baby don't even got no Pampers. My baby walking around here, I gotta use old dish rags because he won't even buy my baby no Pampers. That's what we need to be saying. Yeah.
Can you take your pieces off my plate?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Pick my cake.
Thank you. I just try to understand. But then on the other hand, mommies.
Oh, yeah, deadbeat mothers.
There's deadbeat mothers too, but I know I'm just saying this on the other hand with the deadbeat dad part. Are you telling your baby father that they're deadbeats, or are they just acting the way you allow them to act?
That too.
And because you didn't put his picture up, he's going to continue to keep doing it. Because I'd have been like, his picture, why he's a deadbeat dad, and also text him on his phone with the link to that page and let him know the reason why you're on here is because I listed it on the page. Call me when you got a resolution. Call me when you fix your attitude. Call me when you got a job. Call me when you got my child some shoes. I'll come pick them up. You're not coming over my house because you think you're staying.
Bring me some money. Bring me some money on a regular for these kids. You ain't even gotta... Like, it's crazy because I know mothers that could be considered deadbeat mothers as far as trying to place all of the blame on the father, but 9 times out of 10 the money that he give you, you don't use for your kids, you use for yourself. I mean, not saying that that's wrong, because if you
are the parent,
right, you're the parent. If you paying all the bills and taking care, that little $100 and something every 2 weeks ain't really doing nothing. It might be for you to go out and get your hair done or something, right? Because you put all your money.
And the same thing is vice versa, though, for the deadbeat mothers and stuff, too.
Right.
The fathers might need a chance to go out and splurge, too. So we're not just saying that it's all about the deadbeat dads, per se. That was just the first page that I seen that I could like.
Parents.
Exactly.
Right.
Parents, period.
Right.
855-TELL-TLS is open right now, everybody. So you can text or do the Facebook chat, which people are doing. Yeah. Mimi said they'd be fresh, but won't even feed their kids. That's true.
That is true.
But at the same time, the parent should be... Well, I guess if they're with the deadbeat dad, the deadbeat dad would be feeding them. But if they're with the home as the mother should be feeding them. It's just that she needs something to substitute. In lieu of feeding them, I need something to put this money back so I can... Yeah.
Right. Right.
So I can continue living.
You feed them, you take care of them on a daily basis. Like, fathers, especially fathers that aren't in the home, don't realize how much actual work you have to put in, and how much you sometimes just need a break. Like, I feel like I'm speaking from experience.
Sometimes it is.
I be wanting to get on that phone myself sometimes. Like, you know what? You got 3 kids over here, sir? Yeah.
I can kill you, bitch. You better get away from me. Not that's what the father would say. That's just what I say to her.
Right. But
you say it again. Gosh, I hate when my kids get in a fight with me.
Cats in a fight.
We'll be back. I wish I could have had more time, but I'll do with what I have.
You could have. I asked. Could have just went to the next song.
It's fine, Nicole. Okay, damn it. It's freaking fine.
I didn't want you to
got
think
one more bite left
I
anyway.
didn't want you to think I was being selfish. You know, I'm finishing over here. You know.
Damn Hoover.
It was good.
Sorry, everybody. We just finished a delicious slice of strawberry shortcake during our break. We celebrate a lot of things here on Fridays. And tonight in particular, we're celebrating the fact that we are losing weight and stopping fat. So that's always exciting.
Strawberry shortcake. Yay.
You know, when you hear fat thoughts, I recommend, here's my food. I'm going to give you a food of choice this week. I recommend when you're having fat thoughts that you grab a yogurt. If you don't like yogurt, find a yogurt that you do like. If you like yogurt with granola in it, if you got to add a supplement to it. Yogurt is my go-to food. When you're having fat thoughts, when you know you're like, oh, I just seen a Subway commercial and they got the new beef triple cheese, whatever, go get a yogurt. If you just seen a Quiznos commercial and they got the triple heart attack with a side of stroke, go get a yogurt.
Go get a yogurt.
If they put 1 million carry out flyers in your door slot in your mailbox, go get a yogurt. Because I don't want to see you. I won't see you because Because what would I be at the hospital for? I'm getting healthy.
Right.
But I don't want you to be in the news. You know, the Baltimore Sun always find they find the stories that say she fell down the steps. She was going after the beef. She went head first.
In an attempt to make it to Subway before the sale went off, she was trying to rush down the stairs. She fell, hit her head twice, and now she has a concussion. He hadn't been woken a week.
It's sad, but I'm just saying, you got to put something healthy in your mindset from when you're having fat thoughts. Yogurt is my option. You find one for you.
Right.
If you have to make a week's worth of small, tiny little salads, because you know you don't feel like cooking, you don't feel like going to the store, you're going to eat the cake instead. Get the cake out of your mind. Go for something else that's sweet. It might be, for my thing, I have a sweet tooth. And that's my problem. I have a sweet tooth. And then, sweet tooth and lactose intolerant, they both don't mix. But I love milk. And if there's a box of cereal and some milk, that's a fat thought. I gotta go find something else. Because my cereal is not Special K. It's Frosted Flakes. But I did get something healthy. Because it's gluten free. I like that. Honey Nut Chex. They just came out and all of their cereals are gluten free. At first it wasn't. It was pure honey on those Honey Nut Chex. Now they're gluten free. So that's a good thing to protect against diabetes. Now, strawberries. I'm trying to think of another one. I bought granola bars yesterday. That's another thing for fat thoughts. Yogurt, granola bars, fruit. I would say get some apples and some oranges. Oranges are a very good thing for the vitamin C as well as the vitamin D that's in oranges for the fat thoughts.
Peanuts.
No. I can't do peanuts. They make my teeth hurt.
Pumpkin seeds.
No. You just ate over there half a bag of sodium.
I'm not like sucking them. I'm not sucking them, you know.
Well, it's
the saltless one.
The proof is all over your lips.
Look like I've been hitting the pipe.
Yeah. Did you know that Trey Songz was secretly dating Lauren London for the past year and a half?
Yes, I did.
And then they apparently broke up recently because she's fed up with his wandering eye. But over the past year and a half, he's been on tour. Mm-hmm. And every show, he brought somebody up on stage and slobbed them down. Mm-hmm. So when would now you're tired? Now that the tour is over, you're tired of him and his wandering eye.
Maybe because she felt like, okay, you're on tour. It's part of the show. Now you're home.
But when they got together, she was pregnant.
Oh, yeah. For Lil Wayne. Mm-hmm.
And are you kidding me? You go from Lil Wayne, Rikers Island, a.k.a.
Wow.
to Trey Songz.
Oh, yeah.
Baby arm. That's what I'm going to call it.
Baby arm.
They say his penis is like a baby arm. I can't.
Wow. Wow.
See, Nicole, you wasn't here during that time when I did the story about him in this hotel room and his chick that turned out to be a man. Mm. But they was in a hotel room together, and yeah, she said it was like a baby arm. That's all I'm going to do. But they said it was, but it turned out not to be something sexual between the two of them. They knew each other since high school. They was cool. They was friends and everything.
Right.
So I was just going to leave you there. But I guess I better just. I don't want to get hate mail. There's a lot of people like Trey Songz. He's not gay, as far as I know.
He's scabies. Yeah, Trey Songz is scabies.
Scabies.
Trey Songz is scabies.
I just don't get why Lauren London thinks now is the time to break up with somebody when she doesn't have a job. But I guess she's set for life because of Rikers Island. He's going to always give her money for the baby. He does treat us. That's one thing I can say about Rikers. He does treat his kids good. And hopefully they just don't go down in his footsteps. All of them will turn out to be rappers or something. You know how them people are.
He wants to have a baby of every nationality.
Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm. That's his goal. You know he has the white.
Right, but do you teach your kids? Yeah, I always wondered that about rappers because they get their success and some of them don't go to school to get further educated. But do you then teach your children what? Do you teach them go into the music business because you don't ever have to go to school again because you'll make all this money? Right. Or do you say no, go to school? You need to go to school because I didn't. Right. Do they do that?
I mean, everybody is different.
Everybody's not common.
Right.
Because he's stepping up his game.
He's pretty sure that even if he doesn't have the best head on his shoulders, the baby mothers seem to have some sense.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I hope, but everybody's not like some people. They want to follow in their father's footsteps and be sent to Rikers and.
Yeah. That's true.
Drink scissor and have gun charges. And have sex with their fans and pick up strays.
Okay, that's enough.
I have a list. I can continue.
I know.
It's not that I don't like Lil Wayne. I just don't like his ways.
Right.
and the influence that he has on the general public. Because a lot of people out there have dreads because of him. And I'm not saying that I hate dreads, but I hate them, and we'll be back. I just watched this horrible video on Tosh.0.
What?
Tosh.0. And it was a video of this stripper, and she funneled water in her vagina, and then she
drank it.
No. Squirted out her vagina into the crowd.
Some people like that stuff.
It's disgusting.
That's nasty.
I mean, she used the funneled it into herself, and then spun around on her knee, squirting it into the audience. It's disgusting. It's not on one nail. That's Fantasia talking about going to the Cannes Film Festival. That's disgusting. 'Cause, it just takes me to another level, though. What if she was on? I had to cover the mic because I didn't want y'all to hear it.
They still heard it.
I know. Vomit into my Cheerios.
Bet you can't explain that stain to your wife.
Oh, ew. Oh, my goodness.
What?
Another thing that makes me sick to my stomach is the fact that Tyrese and Whitney Houston are dating. That is another thing that makes me sick to my stomach. Because I expect him...
What?
To be... When I think of Tyrese, I think he's smarter than this.
What?
I don't know what to think. I don't know if... allegedly. I'll say that too. They're allegedly dating. But, you know, Whitney Houston is going through her slew of problems with, you know, the drugs and the alcohol. And the singing. It's a problem.
Wow.
There are no words. There are no words for how this 32-year-old man wants to. I guess maybe they're not dating. Maybe he was just lending his support.
Maybe he was trying to get her to read his book.
Oh, he has a book?
Yeah, I heard it's really good too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think it's called How to Get Out of Your Own Way. Maybe he is trying to get her to read his
Hopefully
book.
It's not a Steve Harvey situation. Blasphemous.
No, Tyrese has been portrayed as a really good dude. You know?
Except when it comes to marriage.
Well.
Because, you know,
see,
I've been through that. You know, I went.
He didn't write a marriage book. It was How to Get Out of Your Own Way, basically trying to show you how to not block your own blessings and. Yeah, I'm not.
Because we all know about Tyrese and marriage. His daughter's mother came all the way to the U.S. because he promised to marry her, and then he didn't. And then didn't want to pay child support.
They say he takes very good care of his daughter.
Yeah, he does. But the fact that he wanted her in all the top stuff, but didn't want to pay child support, every time he wanted to come pick her up, he wanted her to be in everything name brand. But he didn't want to pay child support. So how could his mother, the mother of this child, do this for him?
Right.
So she ended up winning. I think it was like $35,000 a month, plus her condo fees and her car note is being paid by him. You know, he asked for his her parents, you know, hand, and you know, he asked her parents for her hand in marriage and everything. I mean, it was like a big deal. This was right before the G.I. Joe, right? No, that wasn't him. I've got him mixed up with one of the Wayans. I'm black. I'm confusing black people. Stop mess. It's horrible.
Wow.
But I don't really understand this relationship. Now, this next thing is about the $20 contacts. You guys should be scared for your lives.
Oh, the ones that they sell in like the hair store?
Yeah. There's a teen that could possibly lose their sight because they bought these $20 contact lenses. It's a New York teen. And they will need a cornea transplant after a defective pair of colored contacts bought from a beauty supply store gave her a sight-threatening eye infection. Niecy. Erica Barnes, she's 14. She bought a pair of colored contacts from the beauty supply store on Jamaica Avenue in New York City. After falling asleep with the contacts in, the girl says she woke up in intense pain. I couldn't open my eyes, and every time I tried, it started hurting more.
Why would you fall asleep on your eyes?
It's very easy. It's very easy. It's very easy to fall asleep with contacts in your eyes. I mean, it's not like some people's contacts, you feel them all the time, but that's typically because they don't fit. Mm-hmm. You didn't get the right size for your eye. Right. That's why you should go to the doctor, to the vision doctor, to get your stuff prescribed. Mm-hmm. It's not that they are there frivolously. They're there for a reason. It's 9:51, might as well. They're there for a reason. It's not frivolous. It's painful. It's painful when a contact lens folds up in your eye because they're too dry, like you didn't lubricate them enough while they were in. It's painful. I've had that happen to me before. I've had it happen where it didn't roll up; it was just stuck at the top of my lid. But my contacts fit. It was just that they were dry from looking at a computer screen all day, and that's painful in and of itself. The phone lines are open at 855-TEL-TLS. Let's take a... What did you got next on music tip?
Gucci Mane?
No.
Usher?
Usher's doing what?
How do I say?
No.
What's that, Michelle?
What is she doing?
Mr. Radio?
No.
Tony Braxton? Make My Heart?
I don't know that one. Play it. I think I do, but I don't.
Okay.
That probably was from that failed CD, Pulse.
Wow. So we're going.
Go ahead. We'll be right back. Now the dirt is coming out on this Whitney Houston and Tyrese thing. Goodness, I went right back and looked up some more information on this Tyrese and Whitney Houston being together thing. And now I just found that Bobby Christina, Whitney Houston's daughter, is not happy with Tyrese at this point. Because apparently Tyrese responded to the report that him and Whitney Houston was dating through the National Enquirer. And here's what he said: negative blogs, press blurbs, people spreading negative things, rumors. I rest well at night because none of these things matter anymore. Man, if y'all got, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this acronym means. GTFOH.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Okay, time. I'm not learning all this kind of stuff. GTFOH with this dumb You like to do all the cussing. The dumb shit. Ha ha ha. Never repeat. Then 18-year-old Bobby Christina jumped in on the tweet and laughed my ass off at Tyrese. Damn, it's like that? Ha. Well, to clear up, trust me, my mom would never. I wouldn't take that. I gotta remember that she just turned 18. She was a child at first, but she's 18 now. You use coke. Mm-hmm. I am not, allegedly, I am not the one for taking an opinion of somebody's child that is in enough trouble themselves and needed to be in the clinic with her mother, to get herself together. Tyrese had every right to say what he said about the article. And then for you to come back and respond, it was unnecessary, even if your mother is dating him.
And even if he still didn't confirm or deny.
That's true. So, because maybe he was using his platform to denounce the rumor so they could shut up.
Right.
But you just made him, contradict himself. Like they did have something going on. But when? While she was on the drugs? Was she delirious?
That's probably what he said. Damn it.
Was she delirious when she got with Tyrese, or with the drugs?
Was he
you start to become, a little bit promiscuous when you high.
Was he delirious?
He could have got smacked around on the Transformer set, Could have been something to that matter. The lady, Betty Ford, passed away at 93 today.
Oh.
She's the inspiration for the Betty Ford clinics in the center. She passed away at 93 today. She was she's a well-known addict, reformed. And she started they named the Betty Ford, named the clinic after her, and because her bout with drugs was so public. And she passed away today at 93. Rest in peace. May the clinic continue to help people. But I gotta go now. Bye.
Good night.
You are listening to Baltimore Exposed Radio.